to sit higher up now, guys, because this lady over here says I sit like a hunchback in Notre Dame.
When have I ever said that?
All the time. You say I sit too far back like a gangster, or
yeah.
I don't sit right,
no.
So I gotta sit perfectly.
No,
up
that's when you drive my car. I really don't care how you drive in your car. Oh my god.
Now I'm out of the camera view.
You're still in the view.
No, I'm not.
They can see how dramatic you're being.
In my heart, it's not.
Like always.
In my heart, it's not.
Junior is the biggest drama queen in the whole world.
I'll sit like this.
He's the biggest drama queen.
Stop putting me back in the view. You know I was out of the view.
No, you weren't. All you did was lean forward a little bit.
Hey, look, this is how I normally sit. Like this.
Yeah, like you're gonna go to sleep.
I love this. I love how
Okay, I didn't say anything.
Look here.
You're gonna crash.
Shouldn't have done it when there was a turn.
Yeah. Real quick, what we're talking about, do you have to do that now? Is, I told Junior that he had these...
Wings up after this?
Yeah, we can.
I
I told Junior...
Okay, so real quick, my headache, I had a really bad headache earlier, but I drank this medicine, now my headache's going away, that's why I'm really hyper and like energetic now. I feel good. Just so you
He
guys
took
know.
drugs.
There's a guy on a bike. Why the fuck are you in the road?
My God, Junior!
I hate people like that, dude. Like, there's a bike lane for a reason.
There's no bike lane!
Then don't be
We're
on the
in
damn road. Get, backhand your grandpa.
Are you done?
Yes.
Junior! My God, man.
Ooh, 5-0 front too.
He's gonna pull you over.
Shit. Cruise.
Get him! He has tinted windows!
Don't.
He has an illegal
Watch him.
exhaust!
Watch him pull me over. Watch him pull me over. Watch him. You're so mean.
You can hear me. Then he's driving up.
No, it's not.
I know. Okay.
Why you couldn't? You have a Sentra, you're fine. Okay, sorry. Go ahead back to what you were saying.
So, me and... I don't even know what I was saying. Junior is just a drama queen. That's pretty much it.
Show her the beads. Show her what you did to my beads.
No, he did that.
I had beads like this. Two necklaces. A purple and a silver, right? Show her where it was hung up.
So he had it hung up right here.
Like that, but obviously a full necklace.
Right here. And I asked him, because he still has his graduation, what is it called?
Baton. Sounds like a baton.
No, his graduation tassel. He had his tassel from when we graduated back in 2015.
Copyright.
And I asked him, I asked him why he still has it up and why he has the beads, because I don't like too much stuff on... You're a bad driver. Gosh. I don't like too much things on my view when I'm driving, so I was just asking him. So then he, of course, drama queen, has to grab the beads and throw them down. And then all of a sudden we were talking about Christmas trees and how I wanted to cut down a real Christmas tree, like when we like have our own Christmases together and all that. And then he goes, so why don't you like the beads? When we're talking about something completely different, and then he grabs and he rips them apart, like the big drama queen
she
he
ripped
is.
them apart. Just like she ripped my heart.
Shut up, you're so much drama. Anyways.
Should we get boba?
No, because we're gonna get wings up. Boba it is. On our way to Boba. Okay, so we're
On our way to the
going...
movies.
Yeah.
To watch Incredible 2. And then we're gonna do a review afterwards.
I'm gonna strangle you.
Because Max, she wanted to do this whole intro.
What I want... I can't stand you. We're on our way to go watch Incredibles 2, and I'm such a huge like Disney and Disney
Not
Pixar
one,
fan. Dude, just do. You just did your middle finger.
No, not one, but two.
That you did. Not one, but two. Oh my gosh, we're a mess.
I did.
I know you did. So we're gonna go see it. Oh my god, Junior, I've been trying to talk for the past 10 minutes.
Go ahead.
I don't like you. So we're gonna go watch Incredibles 2 right now. Before Junior picked me up, I watched Incredibles just to kind of, the first one to remind myself and everything like that. And so if you guys remember, it ends off where I think his name was the Undertaker or something like that. Basically the mole comes up from the ground and then they put saying that like he's gonna take over the world, all that stuff, and then they put on their mask. So I'm hoping that with the movie it kind of picks up after that and how they're doing and like this, but I'm kind of scared that it's not gonna be like that, and I'm kind of skeptical. I don't like seeing these movies, and I'm always I don't really want to go to see the new movies just because I'm scared that they're gonna ruin the first movie.
Did you?
What? Ask.
Did you know that I saw on the news that it said that Incredibles 2 may cause seizures?
Why?
Yeah, because all the crazy movements and the colorations and stuff. So people who have like epilepsy or situations and problems with bright colors and occurring with seizures, they say not to watch the movie. It was on the news. It says Disney warns families and children to not watch Incredibles if you're severe or sensitive to bright colors and fast, quick movements.
But is it that intense?
May cause seizures. That's what it says. May cause seizures.
Well, okay.
I saw that yesterday on the news too.
And I'm sorry for shaking the camera so much. It's Junior's driving. That's doing it. He has a stick shift car, so that's not the smoothest drive. But anyways, I wanted to kind of pick up after that because when it first came out, I was 7 years old, and that movie kind of like rocked my world, my little 7-year-old mind.
I think it's gonna be a good movie.
I'm really, really hoping that it's gonna be a good movie.
It's still from Pixar. It's still top of the line people who are making the movie just as the first one. So they know if they had to come out with a second movie, it has to be good.
Do you think they had the same people doing the voices?
Yeah.
They better,
Yeah.
or else I'm gonna throw a fit.
The guy's not gonna sound like, oh my god, now let's go fight. Yeah.
Why do you have to say it like that?
I'm just saying, like, his voice is not gonna change.
Anyway, so that's what I'm kind of hoping is it picks off where it's and everything like that. How do you hope the movie is?
I hope the movie's good.
Good. All right. So
and I hope the movie's good. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh my goodness! We just finished watching Incredibles 2.
We just finished watching Incredibles 2, number 2, second of the first.
I was very I was very skeptical at the beginning, as you guys know, but oh my goodness gracious, it is so good. So good. I loved it.
I loved it too. It was really good. Entertaining.
Very action-packed. And the theater was so packed, and the movie came out what? Friday, and it's Tuesday? So, and it's still like super, super packed, and almost every single theater was playing Incredibles.
Yeah.
But it was so good. I had talked to, hold on, Junior's racing. Okay, no more. Why are you going so fast?
Go ahead.
Okay, so it was so good. So I had talked, my cousin had come over to my house before we even left to the movies, and he was telling me how he didn't like it, like it was good, but it wasn't as good as he thought. I have no idea what the heck he was talking about. It was so good, and what I liked the most about it was that where it ended on the first movie 14 years ago.
It started up again on the second part.
Yeah, but it was cool because it wasn't exactly the same. And what I like is that
another perspective, which was the boy that.
Yeah.
Like, we're not gonna say anything else.
Yeah. What I liked though too is that it showed little glimpses and kind of like a reminder of like what happened in the first movie because it was so long ago. It did that. And what I also like is that you guys gotta watch out for if you haven't seen it yet or you're going to go see it, is that look for the little details. I suggest watching the movie the first one before going to watch the second one, just to remind you a little bit, because there's small little things that they do in this movie where they have taken from the last movie and kind of incorporated it in a different way, which I thought was really freaking cool.
Yeah.
But overall, yeah. Overall, I definitely recommend this movie for you guys if you haven't seen it, especially if you like the first one. It's okay to watch the second one.
Yeah. But yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Long movie. It was a 2-hour movie.
Yeah, it was a 2-hour movie. It was
Almost.
long. No, it was 2
Not
hours.
exactly 2 hours.
Yes,
no.
it was.
No.
The movie was at 2:05. It ended at like 4:30.
35-minute short clip.
Oh, the little
film.
Pixar films in front. That one was a cute one too. I really liked that one that came with it. Pixar is just always does good with all of that. But yeah, so really good movie. I would recommend checking it out. And that's it. So say goodbye.
I never got asked me about it. It's all you.
I did, and you're like, yeah, it was good.
You gotta ask me a question.
Well, what do you want me to ask you? What'd you like the most about the movie?
How all the voices were still the same, and there was some comedic parts in it, which it was funny. It kept me entertained.
Yeah.
Which was good, because I was kind of scared it was gonna be boring. But obviously, every stinking movie out there, they're all what's the word for it? Predictable. Like, you obviously know what's gonna happen. Like in the first movie, Incredibles. Oh, something happens, and at the end of the day, they're the heroes. That's just how every movie is. That's what I don't like about them. But other than that, it was a really good movie, and it kept me entertained the entire time. Yeah, and we had free popcorn. Remember how we were talking about boba and popcorn and stuff? We got boba. Oh, we got free soda. No,
Yeah.
we paid for the popcorn. Just kidding.
What I also really liked about it is that, I don't think this is giving anything away, but how the first movie ended, the second movie kind of ended like in the same way. I don't want to go too much into it. Yeah, it did. It kind of ended like, not exactly like the same kind of like, obviously, I don't know how to explain it. Like the dynamic of the last movie, the way it ended, was kind of the same as the first one. It just obviously different plots into it. But I thought it was a really good movie. I really liked it. And it felt too, is like, you can feel like it's like an older movie. Like obviously how movies were made in 2004 are very different from what they're made now. I think the way that they made it is still, it looked exactly like the characters, everything looked good, but it just had a new modern edge to it, I guess you could say.
No, but the old one still had a modern edge to it.
No, I know, but how I'm saying is like this design. Like how the artist designed everything in the movie.
Yeah, like the house and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how the first one was too.
No, what I'm saying is like how they drew the characters.
Same.
Like it's more like a color pop. Never mind.
So you're saying it looks more realistic?
Yeah,
Okay.
but it still ties in, like it still looks like the old movie.
Yeah.
Like, cause you know how there's some movies that they remake or redo and it looks completely like different. Like you can tell like it's a new movie. This one looked like a new movie, but still had the old kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Does that make better sense?
Yeah.
But yeah, overall it was a good movie. So thanks for watching this video, guys. We are going to head out now. Yes. So please like and comment this video.
Subscribe.
And subscribe. Sing it.
And subscribe.